After opening the software, in the main window, in the top right corner, we can check the current version of the software by clicking on About. View Help, or change the software language. By clicking on Settings, you can define the default software settings that will be considered during calculations. Site allows you to define default settings for the site, such as the sales channel. We can choose between Aritech, Kilson, and Zyton. Panel standby time: 4, 12, 24, 30, 48, and 72 hours, and alarm time: 15, 30, and 60 minutes. Panel allows the selection of the default panel series, 2X or 2XA. 2XA is a new series of panels that allows the use of a bigger power supply, up to 10 amps, a bigger loop current, up to 800 milliamperes, and the connection of bigger batteries, up to 65 amp hours. The default type and model of panel, the communication protocol, and the modules that will be installed in the panel by default. The power supply is selected automatically, depending on the selected panel model. The list of available panel types and models depends on the selected panel series. The availability of modules depends on the selected panel model. Some modules will be unavailable, for example, in panels with one loop, like 2XAF1. It is not possible to install an additional loop board by default, hence this module is inactive, as well as the 24-zone indicator, which is dedicated to the compact repeater. And in some cases the modules will be automatically selected, without the possibility to deselect them. For example, in panels with a built-in printer, like 2XAF2PRTP, the printer is selected by default. To discuss as much of the available features as possible, let's choose the 2XA series and a control panel with fire routing, 2 loops, a built-in printer, and a 10A power supply. Loop allows to provide default loop parameters, such as the cross-section of the loop cable, its length, in meters, and the maximum number of LEDs, activated in detectors or MCPs, during an alarm. In addition, we can select the default loop calculation method, basic or advanced. When you use basic calculation, you can additionally select device distribution, the way devices are distributed on the loop, one location, or spread, and provide distance from panel, in meters, which is the distance of the first device on the loop to the panel. Distance to panel, in meters, which is the distance of the last device on the loop to the panel, and distance between devices, in meters, are calculated automatically based on total loop length and distance from panel. When you use advanced calculation, in this menu, you can only provide distance between devices. Finally, click OK to save the changes, or cancel if you want to discard them.